marks. You know what I mean? That's a good fish. That fish, nobody untags himself from a photo like a fucking puffer fish. You know what I mean? Puffer fish is like, that bitch yo-yos. She knows what it's like. Everybody thinks a puffer fish is dating the octopus, but she just swims by him for group photos because he's got a fat head. You know what I mean? Don't you always find your friend with the fattest head when it's time to take a group picture? Oh no, am I making you guys worried? I'm like, am I popular? Do I just have a fat head? I don't know. It is, I recently moved here, and here's the thing, I'm originally from the Midwest. We know this, right? This farm face, these potato legs. Potato legs is my stripper name in Iowa. It gets me every time. And it's hard, it's just hard, because like, you know, like, I'm a hot shit in the Midwest. You know what I mean? Like, this is good. They love a little bit of chub. You know what I mean? They're like, oh my God, that lady's wearing a skin blanket. She made with her mouth. What the fuck? What a hottie. So resourceful. And it's weird, because like, I'm originally, well, whatever. From the Midwest, I feel, my theory is that wherever you are, men like their women like their pizza, you know? In the Midwest, it's like thick and chunky and like covered in tomato sauce, right? And then I lived in New York for 15 years. That's where I just was. And men like their women like their pizza there too, you know, like thin, pliable, and non-committal single servings, you know what I mean? And then I just moved here and everybody's like, what's pizza? So fucked. That was great. And listen, I don't think like I'm ugly. Like I'm cute, okay? I just know that I'm not a hot person because I dress for sitting. Does that make sense? Always half of what I'm wearing is loose, okay? Even when I go into a sex store, I'm like, hey, do you have any bondage that billows? Anyway, it is weird. I don't know how you know if you're hot. I don't understand. I don't understand what we're doing. I don't know who's hot, whatever. I mean, like my first crush was like a pair of socks with a hole in it. You know what I mean? Like damaged, should be thrown away, but like, I don't know, like they'll hold my feet. I don't know. I'm writing on stage, so they're not open to work. But yeah, I don't know. The only thing I know is that, okay, I have to tell you this. If you are a hot person if you get hit on in day. Okay? If you get hit on in day, I'm sorry to tell you, you are a hot person. If there is light in the sky, now, I don't go out when there's light in the sky, okay? I come out at night. And I say stuff like, that's so oxy. Irresistible, baby. I don't know, it's weird. It's weird. I can never know. I just don't know. I mean, sometimes people are just so hot that I guess that like you're just stereotypically hot that you can't, I don't know. I was riding the train, right, and I was sitting there minding my own business, you know, and I was sweaty because it was a day, and I was, you know, sitting there on my phone, and the hottest couple ever sat like right next to me, okay? He looked like a Hemsworth, and she looked like, and this is bad, what I thought I was gonna look like. Did you know that? Did you know that person that you had in your mind when you were like 11, you know? This 11 is just, for me it was like 75% Jessica Rabbit, 25% Drew Barrymore to be humble. You know what I mean? So like this couple sits right next to me, like so close, and like there's so many empty seats, and I was like, okay, whatever. And the super hot guy looks at me, and he was like, what are you doing? And I didn't want to answer him because you know when hot people ask you a question, they're trying to trick you, right? Okay. But I was like, okay, maybe, I'm a nice Midwestern girl, I gotta answer, I gotta tell him the truth. I said, well, I'm playing the game on my phone. And he was like, what game is that? And I was like, well, it's, you know, it's Plants vs. Zombies 2. Yeah! I'm here to meet you, you know? What's your name? Jasmine? Oh, okay, I gotta finish my joke because then I gotta go. Okay, because they're gonna kick me off stage now. Okay, but I got 2 minutes, alright. So then then, okay, Jasmine, I love you. Anyways, also, so the hot guy goes, how do you play? And again, I didn't want to tell him because I'm like, what is this, you know? But then I was like, maybe this couple's like undercover nerds, you know? Like maybe they go home and like get in bed and play Wordle with one hand and masturbate with the other, like me, you know what I mean? So I was like, okay, here's how you play Plants vs. Zombies 2, okay? There's a bunch of plants, and you get to pick your favorite 7, and they all have really funny names, and my favorite is Bong Choy. And you line them up inside this yard, you plant them inside this yard outside the house, and then the zombies come, and then the plants spit seeds at the zombies, and if you could kill all the zombies before they get to the house, you get a star, and if you get enough stars, you get to go from like ancient Egypt to cowboy world. And then this super hot guy looked at his super hot girlfriend, and he goes, see, babe, everybody has a story.